So what side of the aisle are you on when it comes to using filters on your drones? Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day. So today we're going to talk about using filters on your Mini 3 Pro, and I want to show you this right here. This is awesome. This is called the Mega Pack, and it's from FreeWell. I'm going to show you all these filters on here and tell you what they can do for you and what they can do for your footage. And then also, I'm teaming up with FreeWell to give away 5 of these Mega Packs. So that's pretty cool. So let's check out these filters and let's talk about the giveaway. There really are 2 kinds of philosophies when it comes to using filters on your drones, in particular neutral density filters or ND filters. A lot of people swear by them, say that you need them to get the best looking video footage on your drones. And then there's other people that say don't waste your money. There's no need to use an ND filter on a drone. Now, where am I in this situation? I'm kind of in the middle. It really depends on the situation. So if I'll just put it out there, if you're flying up really high and you're not close to any subjects at all, even on bright sunny days, I don't think you really need an ND filter. But to be honest, those flights where you're up really high and you're not really close to anything and doesn't really show much motion, that's not really great footage anyway, So I think to make great video footage, you need to fly close to subjects. And that's why FPV, I think, is so popular, because you see those drones weaving in and out of these really tight places. You're getting really close to subjects. And I think that's really important for making dynamic content. So yes, I do believe in using ND filters. Now with this Mega Pack right here from FreeWell, there's a lot of different options here. The first top of the row, the first 5 filters on the top is ND16 through an ND256. And I'm not going to talk about the 180-degree shutter rule. I'm not going to tell you all the rules and everything that are out there, because I've already done like 5 or 6 videos on how to do that. I'll post them in the video description. But this is what I'm going to tell you. 90% of the time, I am using an ND16, a neutral density 16 filter on my Mini 3 Pro. Once in a while, on a super, super bright sunny day, I'll put on an ND32, and I think I've used an ND64 once. So, you guys, it's not like rocket science. You don't have to sit there and try to figure out the numbers and do the math and all of that. It doesn't need to be exact. They say if you're shooting 4K 60, then you want your shutter speed to be at 1/60, or excuse me, if you're shooting 4K 30, you want your shutter speed to be at 1/60 and so on. Don't worry about it, you guys. Seriously, you don't have to think about it that hard. ND16, ND32. And then the second row on this Mega Pack, there's a ND512, the 1000, and the 2000. And these are meant for long exposure photography. So I guess the most commonly used situation for these filters is like moving water. So like if you're filming a shoreline or maybe a waterfall or a running stream or something like that, using an ND filter like the ND1000 or the 2000 is going to allow you to really slow down that shutter speed, and you're going to get that really nice, smooth looking footage. Anytime you want to capture movement and you want to show movement in the image, that's when you would use these higher ND filters, and that's what those are for. Now, these 2 on the end in the second row, there's a UV filter, and then there's a LPR. Now, most of you have probably heard of a UV filter, but let's talk about the LPR. An LPR is called a light pollution reduction filter, and what this is meant for, it's meant to take out some of that orange glow and some of that glow that happens at night when you're shooting night photography. So if you're out in a cityscape, I don't live in a big city, I live in a small community. But if you're living in a big city and you want to capture some of those cityscapes and you want to get that nice crisp looking bright lights, from the night lights, that's when you want to use an LPR filter. But for the most part, if you're not doing any kind of night photography with your drone, you really don't need an LPR. But if you ever want to do it, if you're ever in a situation, you're traveling or whatever, and you want to get the best looking images at night from your drone, that's when you need an LPR or light pollution reduction filter. Now, real quick, let's talk about the UV filter. The UV filter really doesn't do much. Some people say that it removes the haze from the sky when you're flying. I don't think it does at all. I don't think it makes any difference at all. When you compare a shot without a UV filter and with a UV filter, I don't see any difference. I think the most important reason to have a UV filter is if you're not using an ND filter for some reason, maybe it's a cloudy day and you don't need one, then I would put on the UV filter as an extra layer of protection for your lens. Because once in a while, your drone might crash. You never know. It doesn't happen very often. But if your drone crashes and it comes headfirst into the ground, there's nothing to protect that lens, that cover that's on there. that comes with the drone, there's no glass in it. That's just an open hole. So using the UV filter is just a little layer of glass in front of your lens that's going to protect it if you happen to crash it. Now looking at the bottom filters in this pack, in this Mega Pack from FreeWell, these are ND filters, but they're combined with a polarizer filter. Actually, there's 5 of them that are ND/polarizer filters. And what that does is not only allows you to slow down your shutter speed, but it also adds a little bit of a polarizing effect. So that means that if you want your skies to be really blue, or you want the greens in your scene to be really green, or more importantly, if you want to remove reflections, like from water or on vehicles or windows or anything like that, that's what polarizer filters do. They get rid of those reflections, and so that can be really useful. And then the last filter on here, this is just a straight up circular polarizer filter. There's no ND effect. It doesn't allow you to bring down your shutter speed at all. It just adds that polarizing effect so you can get those rich deep greens and those deep blue colors. And so that's what the CPL filter is for. So that's the Mega Pack from FreeWell, 16 different filters to cover just about everything that you need. And the benefit of buying the Mega Pack over buying these separately is you're going to save quite a bit of money if you get the Mega Pack rather than just, you know, pick each one of these out. But if the Mega Pack's not for you, maybe that's not in your budget right now, or you don't need all of these other filters, I'm going to put links to all of my favorite FreeWell filters in the video description. If you click on those links, that's going to help you learn more about them, and you can use those links if you want to purchase them. Now let's talk about the FreeWell. 5 of you are going to have the opportunity to get this. This is an international giveaway, so this means no matter where you live in the world, you are eligible to win this, because what's going to happen is I'm going to pick 5 winners. FreeWell is going to ship them directly to you. So that's pretty cool. So thank you to FreeWell. So there's a couple things you have to do. Number 1, subscribe to the channel. You have to be subscribed. For number 2, you have to subscribe to FreeWell's YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the video description. Click on that, click on subscribe. We're going to both verify that. Thirdly, down in the video description, I have a link for my Amazon storefront. And on that Amazon storefront link, I have all of the gear that I use to make my channel, all of my favorite drones, my favorite drone cases, my lighting, my audio, everything that I've used over the past 5 years that are at the top of the game when it comes to tech gear. Click on that link, check out the gear. You don't have to buy anything. I just want you to look at it. Come back here to the comments and tell me, what do you think of that list? Is there anything in particular that stuck out to you? Is there something that you found really, really interesting? And tell me why, because I want to know what kind of people are watching my videos. I want to know if you agree with me on a lot of that stuff, okay? Then what I'm going to do is on this date right here, I'll put it up on the screen. This is the end of the giveaway. At the end of that day, I'm going to go ahead and pick 5 random winners. I'm going to use a random comment picker, and that program's going to pick 5 of the comments from down below. And then I'm going to verify that you're a subscriber. I'm going to send it to FreeWell. They're going to verify that you are subscribed to them as well. And then we'll reach out to you and we'll get your shipping information. So those are the things that you have to do. Now, listen very, very carefully, you guys. There's a ton of scammers on YouTube. It's been happening for about 18 months and YouTube's not fixing it. But if you comment down below and you get a reply that says, hey, you won something, Telegram me at this number, or WhatsApp me at this number, or you won something super special, or anything like that, and it has my logo on it, it's probably not me, it's a scammer. Click on the logo. That'll take you to the YouTube channel. You'll see that it's not me, it's a scammer. This is happening on thousands of YouTube channels, and it's getting worse, and YouTube is not fixing it. So ignore those, pay no attention. If you want something, you're gonna know it's me talking to you, okay? But yeah, that's just getting so bad. So just be vigilant of those scammers. I don't know if it's ever gonna get fixed. I really, really hope so, because we spend so much time responding to comments saying, hey, where's my prize? I sent you shipping, I sent you $150 shipping, where's my prize? That's what they do. They try to scam you by charging you a shipping, and then they don't send you anything. So watch out for those guys. So good luck to all of you. Thank you, FreeWell, for helping give away 5 of these awesome Mega Packs. If you have any questions about these filters or anything at all, also put those in the comments. You'll still be eligible for the giveaway as long as you do all of the other things. Follow me on social media for more bonus content, stuff that you won't find here on the channel. Watch this video right here next. I think you'll really enjoy it. Have a great day, and as always, fly safe and fly smart.